So you made one of the biggest decisions of your life. You decided to become a nurse. But then you realized that you were faced with yet another massive life decision. Which nursing school or schools should you apply to? It's a much more complicated matter than merely applying to the one that's closest to where you live, because the nursing school you attend plays a monumental role in the quality of your education, your preparedness for the clinical environment, and the trajectory of your career. So it deserves proper consideration, which is what brought you here to this video. And just as well, because very shortly, I'm going to give you 3 essential tips for choosing a good nursing school and then a golden ticket to coping with the workload once you get there. Hi, I'm Thea Beckman, a learning coach with Brainscape, the world's smartest study and flashcard app. We have certified collections of flashcards for a vast spectrum of science and medical topics, including the NCLEX PN and RN programs. So make sure you bookmark our app because you're going to be needing it to ace your nursing school classes and eventually the NCLEX. Also make sure you subscribe to this channel for even more advice on coping in nursing school, acing the NCLEX, and embarking upon your career. Okay, let's get to it. My first tip for choosing a good nursing school is to make sure that it's an accredited program, which means that it's been officially recognized by an autonomous accrediting agency such as the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education or the Accreditation Commission for Education in Nursing. This ensures that the education you receive both prepares you to work as a nurse and is recognized and respected by the healthcare employers you're eventually going to have to interview with. Moreover, you might not be permitted to sit the licensing exam without having completed an accredited program. And as if all of this wasn't enough, you're less likely to pass the NCLEX after attending an unaccredited school in the first place. So look for a program that prepares you well for all the boards you will need to take by making sure they carry accreditation. My next tip for choosing a good nursing school is to look at a prospective school's NCLEX pass rate. How many of its students were able to pass the NCLEX the first time around? You know, a quality nursing school will prepare its students to pass the licensing exam. So the higher the pass rate, the better the standard of education, clearly. In fact, you should probably restrict your consideration to those schools with an NCLEX pass rate of 85% and higher. You could also take your inquiry as far as contacting some of the school's alumni and asking them what their experience was like at that school and if there were any serious red flags you should be aware of. Then it's up to you to decide what your deal breakers are. Okay, so my third tip is to choose a nursing school that's aligned with your learning preferences and career goals. Do you prefer more intimate learning environments? Or does being crammed into a hall with 100 other students get you revved up? Can you attend a physical school, or is online the path for you? Consider these basic logistics and learning preferences so that you can make your education as seamless as possible by choosing a learning environment that meets your preferences. Also consider where you ultimately would like to end up working, in the hospital ER or in a long-term care home, for example. And what specialty are you leaning towards? Emergency care, pediatrics, oncology? Research the schools and programs that cater to your specific career goals and even ask them how they might steer you towards success, perhaps through a mentorship or internship program. On that subject, definitely ask about opportunities for networking, experience, and job placement. Not all schools will offer these perks, but there are certainly bonuses to consider if you find yourself in a situation where you can't decide between 2 good schools. Whichever route you decide to go, use Brainscape to support your learning journey by making flashcards for the content you learn in class once you've been accepted into a nursing school of your choice. This first part is a minor skirmish compared with the epic battle that is learning all of that critical medical content, which you have to do if you want to get through nursing school, get your PN or RN license, and join the workforce. Brainscape makes it super easy to make, organize, and study flashcards for all the facts you learn in class. We've also boiled down the latest nursing school curriculum for both the PN and RN programs into a collection of the most essential facts you need to know to pass the NCLEX. So it might be worth getting your hands on those well ahead of your licensing exams. Now, our app is also designed to leverage the way your brain is hardwired to absorb information so that you can learn twice as fast as traditional study methods, which will be an enormous benefit to you as you work your way through nursing school. So definitely get Brainscape in your corner because it's a powerful study tool that'll pave the way for you in nursing school and beyond, regardless of the program you end up choosing. So there are 3 rock-solid tips for choosing the perfect nursing school, plus a powerful asset you can lean on as you carve your path towards a career in nursing. Choose an accredited nursing school program. Look at your prospective school's NCLEX pass rates. Choose a school that'll support your learning preferences and career goals, and use Brainscape to support and accelerate your learning journey. If you have further questions or concerns, browse through some of the other videos in Brainscape's YouTube channel for health professionals, or head on over to our free Nursing Academy, where you'll find a library of study guides that'll help you take on nursing school, the NCLEX, and a rewarding career. Links to all of that good stuff in the show notes below. Finally, remember that if you focus on achieving your daily study goals, look after yourself, and lean on Brainscape, you can and you will rise to the challenge of a career in nursing.